Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball. Headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So the opening lineup for Indianapolis. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. And for the Knicks, inside we'll see Anunoby and Randall. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3. And here's Indianapolis now. Adebayo against Randall. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Counted from distance.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Outside Anunoby, pass to Bridges. Outside the arc. Hart can't hit.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Brunson against McConnell. Brunson passes to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Adebayo drives in and finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Brunson. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Bridges, a screen on Oubre. Out to Bridges. Antetokounmpo against Randall. Pass to Hart. Here's Brunson. The 3. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 5.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. McConnell passes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Bridges. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Adebayo. It's stolen by Hart. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Launches it.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Now here's McConnell. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. McConnell passes to Oubre. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brunson with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. DiVincenzo comes in for Hart. And Payne is subbed in for Bridges. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 5. Driving in. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, Adebayo's an aggressive player who plays with passion. Have to as an undersized center in this league.
New York trails by 7. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Hart's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Randall, left side. Over Adebayo. New York, again, can't hit. Indianapolis leading by 7. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Payne. And Adebayo slams it in.
Look at the big man move. I love seeing Adebayo attack the basket and be rewarded for it.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Payne, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Achua's checked in for New York.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
New York trails by 11. And here's Payne. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Achua with a screen on McConnell. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. Adebayo, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Indianapolis out in front. They lead by 13. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indianapolis.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. Precious Achua is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Campaign, and it's DiVincenzo in a 2-guard. And for Indianapolis, Kenyon Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Jackson in at the point. Robinson.
The ball goes to the away team.
Indianapolis leading by 16. Jordan with a screen on Payne. Pass to Adebayo. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Adebayo's got 14 points. And New York has possession. Payne, the pass to Robinson. Outside Achua. Down low. Here's Payne. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Payne's got his first 2 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Inside, here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, might as well pack your bags.
McBride, he's checked in for Hart.
Miles McBride.
Robinson passes to DiVincenzo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. New York shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
Dante DiVincenzo at the line.
Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Indianapolis leading by 17. It's Adebayo with the drive. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Achua passes to Payne. Back to Achua. Outside Payne, just 5 to shoot. Fires in the triple. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Reggie Jackson's had quite a ride in the NBA. You coached him, Stan, from the KD Russ Thunder to the Jokic Nuggets and everywhere in between.
Yeah, I had him in Detroit, Brian, where he really had his best years. I was so happy to see him get a ring with Denver in 23. He really works at the game.
Adebayo in the post, defended by Payne. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 18.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Pass to Achua.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the second. Denied.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And some changes here for New York. .151 left in the first half. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 9 points in the game.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammate.
Jackson against Brunson. Launches a three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Indianapolis. Pass to Jordan. Takes a three. They grab their own miss. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 20 points.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And your breaker gets good.
56 seconds left to play in the first half.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He
plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Outside Hart. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
The rebound by Bridges. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Clock at 6. Randall a screen on Edwards. Brunson passes to Randall. Some solid defense from Jordan. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Indianapolis out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. About ready for the second. Half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And here's New York now. Inside, we'll see Anunoby and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Adebayo, that's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Brunson against McConnell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. It's good. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Here's Brunson. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. McConnell passes to Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Randall. Adebayo, the open look. It's good from the top of the key. Adebayo's got 30 points. And New York has possession. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hart passes to Anunoby. Inside. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. Brunson's got 13.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Antetokounmpo can't connect, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Now a timeout called by New York. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside, and until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
For three, Randall. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, in a battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
Indianapolis shooting their first free throw of the game here.
1 shot.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Brunson against McConnell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Jalen Brunson at the
That one's no good. McConnell right side. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Here's Brunson. He's got 15. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Right at the free throw line. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Here's Adebayo. Misses the layup. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Bridges. McConnell against Brunson. Shoots over McConnell. And it's Brunson missing. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered closely. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots over McConnell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Brunson's got 17 points.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Hart. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock it. Wow.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Anunoby. Brunson taking his time here. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Oubre, a screen on Bridges.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And some changes here for New York. He's perfect from the line this time. And New York has possession. Outside Payne. Pulls up. Can't nail the jumper. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Indianapolis. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We'll be back in a moment. it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on. And on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for Indianapolis, Reggie Jackson out there with Edwards. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, leaping up high, Jackson sees his moment and seizes it.
And New York has possession. Outside, DiVincenzo. Right side, Payne. Jack's up at 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Martin. The three-pointer off the mark. Now Payne. Off the left rim and out. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Jackson, the pass to Nurkic. And it's New York with a rebound.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Achua with a screen on Martin. Here's DiVincenzo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Adebayo. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Adebayo's got 43 points.
And it's Jackson's responsibility to find his open teammates, and a terrific dime there.
Pass to Robinson. Achua with it, pounded by Adebayo. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Jackson outside. Adebayo against Achua. And the shot goes. Adebayo's got 45 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Achua passes to McBride. For 3, DiVincenzo. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Adebayo. The kick out to Edwards. And here's Nurkic for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Payne. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. The bank shot, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Indianapolis. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Up top, Payne, guarded by Edwards. Achua gets the bucket.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Martin with a screen on Achua. And finished off by Adebayo.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's McBride, defended by Jackson. Robinson passes to McBride, pulls it from the top of the key. Adebayo grabs the board. There's a screen by Nurkic. Adebayo with it, and McBride picks him up defensively.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
At the line.
So he gets them both. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
From 11 feet away, and it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Adebayo passes to Edwards. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Here's Edwards. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson from downtown. Sinks it from distance. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson with it. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. So Indianapolis wins it. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.